Greetings, YouTube. Today it's 71 degrees, tomorrow's supposed to be 90. Wacky New England weather. If you live in Portland, Oregon, someone has been blanketing neighborhoods with leaflets. And the leaflets read, and this is a quote from said leaflet, "There are 27 people in this neighborhood who voted and received food stamps. The names of these people are being posted where they can be seen by taxpayers, and the neighborhoods can decide who is truly in need of food." So we have someone who's decided on their own to publicly shame people that happen to be on disability benefits for receiving food stamps. Now, it's interesting to note that someone for the U.S. Department of Agriculture told the newspaper, "Names of recipients are not public records. Such information is only to be used for administration and enforcement of the program." So, if such said individual does in fact have this information, they would have to either work for the U.S. government or have a connection to the U.S. government and be revealing confidential information, which would be a crime. As opposed to receiving food stamps or disability benefits, which is not a crime. In fact, it will come as a surprise to most Americans to discover that receiving benefits because you are disabled or because you are low income and need assistance in purchasing food is in fact not illegal. It is not even an ethical or moral failing. It is just a fact of life. I know people who have received both of these things. I know people who are still receiving these benefits. I know people who are receiving these benefits for the rest of their lives, because without them, they wouldn't survive. That doesn't make them a moral failing. That does not mean that they are somehow to blame for the situation. They aren't. This individual, this vigilante, has decided upon themselves to go out into the world and show the evils being committed against our taxpayers in his nation. Except they aren't evil, and they are not committing an evil act. They are simply using the benefits that we, the people, make available for those who are less fortunate. Now, such a staunch individual, someone who's willing to go out there, break the law, reveal these people to the public, this person must be open and proud of what they have done. They must be willing to stand in the public square and yell to the sky what they know. Except all these little flyers are being signed Artemis of the Wildland, which means they're an anonymous vigilante. They're hiding their own identity in the process of threatening to reveal the identities of people who have done nothing wrong and are not doing anything wrong in the future by receiving these benefits. Yet they're hiding their own identity. Maybe because they know that they would have had to have committed a crime to get this information. And Artemis of the Wildlands? Alright, I've been gaming since 1978. And that's a pretty tacky name. Does this person wear little elf ears when they're running out in the neighborhood putting out these pamphlets? Green outfits, maybe have a little bow on their back. Bing, 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 bing. A proud conservative member of our nation, willing to go forth and show the world that sometimes people are just unlucky. Sometimes we, the people, need to help our neighbors. So yeah, I think that Artemis of the Wildlands is reprehensible. That they, in fact, are showing the world they lack an ethical or moral compass. The people receiving those benefits, that just happens, folks. Like it or not. And someday, someone seeing this video may need them. Or someday, someone seeing this video may be able to step forward and say, "Hey, I received those benefits and they helped me." We, the people, need to help each other. And this kind of an act, well, that is a moral failing.